lost our job the same time, the same day. So you should know how difficult it was gonna be, right? So we had some money on us. Of course, you save money, right? And if you don't work, yeah, in abroad, you don't work for 1 month, you know how difficult it will be. It's gonna be difficult for you automatically. And while we lost our job, so these are the challenges we faced, and it became so bad that when I go for an interview, imagine they'll tell you, sorry, we don't employ Nigerians. Blatantly, they tell you, do you know what it feels to hear this kind of a thing? Please don't mind my jackets. It looks like I'm going to the moon, right? Elon Musk. It looks like I'm going to the moon. But when you go for an interview, they tell you, sorry, we don't employ Nigerians. That's sad. Like, feels so weird. And difficult times for me. Well, I kept hoping. You know where you come from. You need your mind, your heart to be strong. As strong as clay, as hardened. We have seen a lot of things in Nigeria. You know, guilty will not go see for another side. But it will tell on you. It will show on your face. And maybe people you don't speak to, your friends will say, you forgot about me, you're not talking to me, but they will not understand. The man was depressed. And I just while you wait time is maybe doing some social media stuff. You watch games, football, you watch Facebook, but still. And then moving forward, my brother got a job somewhere, and he got a job first. And of course, I was not doing anything. I don't even have money. My money has finished at that time to even pay house rent. So he got a job. He rented a house, an apartment. We moved in together. I was staying with him. It's like a new place. It's called Abu Dhabi. So we moved from Dubai to Abu Dhabi. Remember, it's the same country, right? Same country. We moved from Dubai to Abu Dhabi. And Abu Dhabi was good. It was my first time, although it was a little bit quiet. Dubai is more busy. But we moved there because, of course, you don't have a choice anymore. So we moved in there, and that was how we started. He was working, and after some time, also I got a job. Remember, I didn't work for 6 months. All this story I'm telling you, I didn't work for 6 months, and he was working, and we're sustaining, and he was paying the bills and all of that. But I got a job, and I was able to afford my own payments, my own part of the rent, and all of that. And I remember I was still in overstay. Overstay is when your visa is expired and you're still in the country. Where do I want to go to Nigeria? Oh my God. You know the story, yeah? So I was on overstay, and that was how challenges started, because I got a job later. And guess what? The salary that they were paying me was less than half of the first salary I was receiving. Why? Because they know my situation. They know I'm a Nigerian and not everybody wants to give me job. So they made use of the situation on me and decided to pay me less of an amount. And they paid me less. What can I do? I don't have a choice. I had to accept it. I know my experience, but I was good with it, with my job. So I had to accept it. Guys, there are situations you enter, you need to make drastic decisions. I accepted it. I was working with them for some time, and inside the work, people will talk to you anyhow, your colleagues will talk to you anyhow, your manager will shout at you for some stuffs, and you cannot defend yourself, you cannot fight back fully, because you know that if they want to remove you like this and like this, they'll just tell you don't come tomorrow. Do you get? And that was how difficult it was. And when you're in that situation where you cannot defend yourself as a man, as a Nigerian man, when somebody does something to you, you want to give them back their own piece of your mind and say it the way it is. I am strong-willed. I am direct with my speech. I am not afraid to say it. And if I want to come at you, I'll come at you. Don't look at my gentle face. So, but in that situation, I have to use wisdom. I have to give myself the wisdom, and this is some of the mistakes we Nigerians or Africans make. Don't be in a haste to blast and all of that. You go think, you go strategize in this particular company, and then I was sustaining all those stuffs. But while I was doing like a mumu, a fool, yeah, people were coming and going. They were removing and replacing people. So I saw the place. It was a place where they can easily remove you. So I cannot go there and start fighting people because my job will be at stake, right? But people were coming, people were going, and that was how I was able to sustain myself in that place for the period of time I worked. And remember, have this at the back of your mind that I came in as one of the lowest staff. They pay me very low salary. But guess what? It got to a point that they saw how good I was with my job. I was smart. I was educated. Those of you that say education is a scam, I was educated. I knew how to use the laptop, Microsoft Excel, MS Word. I knew how to just coordinate myself. And when you look at me and you know this person is a coordinated person. I'm not scattered. The way I do my things, arrange, coordinated. I dress neat, I dress well, and all of that. And one day the boss called me and asked me, okay, what happened? The manager resigned. The manager was going on vacation. Sorry, I beg your pardon. And the boss called me and said, this person is going on vacation. Can you tell me about yourself? And I told her I have a degree, I have this, I can do this. I was like, wow, really? She said, can you do accounting stuff? Well, I'm not good at accounting, but just the basic mathematics, yeah. And I said, no. She said, it's not something you just need to send reports to me. I said, yeah, it's fine. I can use Excel, I can use whatever it is. So that was how the manager handed over to me, just showed me a couple of things that I could do. And guess what? I started managing the place. I became the manager of that place. Imagine, there were people who earned more than me, but they did not trust them. They did not believe in them. There were people who earned more than me, and they looked at me and gave me the manager of the place. And that was how I started managing the place. I was sending weekly reports. I was sending profits. I was giving advice. I was changing things that were not good. And they saw it. What they saw in me was actually what I could offer. And I did my possible best. If you are, my best advice to you, if you don't understand anything here, if you are working in a place, especially when you come abroad here, if you come here or you're about to come or you're here already, don't be lazy or don't feel you're wise. Do the job, sacrifice, do the job, suffer. There's always a dividend. Somebody is looking at you. You will not understand. Forget they're not paying you big money and compare yourself. Somebody is looking at you, and especially as we are, as we are, there's a disadvantage already. So how you can beat that disadvantage is that you need to work 10 times more than them to show them, and that is how it is. They don't need to stress themselves, but you need to work 10 times more than them. So if you want to achieve goals and progress in your career, you need to be 10 times better than them. And that was what they saw in me, and they gave me the manager of the place. I was sending inventories, I was managing the place, I was ordering of items because it was a restaurant. I was ordering items, I was managing stocks, I was paying salaries, I was sending reports, weekly and monthly reports to the boss, and everything went well. Now, how did I move here? This is the next part of the story. Part 2. Bam bam. Dun, 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 dun. So, how did I move to Europe? Malta specifically. Malta is an amazing country. I did not know about Malta sincerely, right? And I didn't even know I was going to get cheap schools here. My target was in UK because I wanted to go there actually in the first place. I already got admissions and all of that. But I had a friend. Know people, know people and be nice to people. You don't know how they would help you tomorrow. Know people. When you meet people, be nice to them. So I knew a friend that was in Dubai that came to Malta. I knew when she came, we helped her to arrange her documents, do some run around with her while before she came here to Malta. So we're in contact, and also keep communications going. When you know your friend, don't say, you don't forget me, oh, this and that one. No, no, don't guilty track them in that way. Do you understand? Don't make them feel guilty. When you're able to communicate. You don't know their schedule, you don't know what they're going through, and they must have been going through a lot. You don't know. I'm telling you my story, my friends didn't know, right? So it's normal. And we kept the communication. Once in a while I'll call her, hey, how are you? How you doing? How you doing? And I was not asking her for money. Don't go and be asking people for money and be disturbing them, and they'll run away from you. when people when people observe that you're a burden, they will stay away from you. It doesn't matter. They're not even your family members will tire for you. So if you're in a midst of persons who have made it in life, try to offer solutions to problems. This is how you get their attention. So when I call her, I don't ask for money or stuff. So I just call her, I have to check up on you. It's been a while. And before you don't even ask for money, the thing you ask for is opportunities. I asked her, please, I'm here. You know how it is here. If you have any opportunity, please don't hesitate. Let me know. Opportunities. Ask for opportunities. They'll respect you more than when you ask for money. So she said, no problem. After some time, when she came, 2 years passed, she got an update of one company that usually employ outside Malta. They go to countries like Qatar, Dubai to employ. And she sent me an email. Like, play. I was there in the afternoon. The email came. I type. I forward the email. Send my CV to them. Of course, I always have my CV, and I sent it to them. After 2 days, they replied me, you have been offered job. Wow, surprising, yeah? But remember, each time I closed from that job I was doing, that was the manager, I was not satisfied because I will close at night and just be praying to God, God, I beg, help me. You know the situation I am. It's not really prayer. It's more of like a discussion. I will just say, please help me. And I try to believe in God and prayed and everything, right? And he came through with that email. And that was how I sent my CV. They replied me. I got a job. I started working. I got a job. Fast forward. I got a job. I sent my documents. I paid for stuffs, my work permits. I sent them my money for work permits. I didn't know them, but she told me I could trust them. But however, you need to take risk to achieve greater things. So that was how I was able to pay for my stuffs, my work permit in particular. That was the first thing. I spent a lot of money in the process to do a lot of things. And people of God, my people, my family members, my subscribers, and that was how I was able to transition. So that was how I was able to get my work permit. And the challenges I faced is that after I got a lawyer, signed the contract and everything, I sent them the documents. I suffered though. It wasn't easy. All these things I'm saying. I sent my money for work permit. Work permit did not want to come. After a long time, like I was expecting it in the website or online, you see 2 to 3 months. But it took a long time, like as much as 7 months, right? And I was saying, God, this will not come. Then I went back to my UK search of how to move from there to the UK. And I even took a loan. And while I was trying to gather funds for the UK movement, the work permit came. It was approved. And I was very happy. And the work permit was approved, and I applied for visa immediately. Monies was spent. I was not having money and all of that. And of course, you have your family to run back to, and my family was there for me. That is why I have family. I'm family oriented, so it's very important to be family oriented. So my people, that was how I was able to get my visa. I applied for visa. Another problem is while I applied for visa, everything was okay, documents was fine, and Visa again took long time. What I saw was like 3 weeks, but visa will not come out in 3 weeks. I didn't know. Visa will not come out in 3 weeks. Visa came out in 2 months. I was waiting. There was no interview. There was no visa interview. I was waiting. See, there's one thing to have faith. I had faith that my visa will be approved, but can you wait while you are praying to God? Can you wait? Let it be approved. In 2 months, I was waiting, checking my email. That's why I got the habit of checking my email every morning. And finally, Korea called me. We have a delivery for you. I was at work that day, and my passport was delivered to me. Visa was stamped, approved. That was the happiest day of my life after much struggles. After being depressed from losing my job, facing Nigerian ban problems, and being on overstay in Dubai and moving down here. It's not because I'm special, but there was nothing special in me. I was always asking God, praying to God, and God helped me to be here. And that's why most times when you see me laughing, smiling, trying to be happy, it's because I was sad for a long time. So if I see joy, I embrace it. And this life, there's nothing inside, there's nothing that I've not seen, and difficulties, right? And this is why I try to, life is easy, there's a point where you get into where you've seen struggles, or more, you don't see 99, it will be 100, that kind of thing. And this company, usually they come to Dubai. Only this year they've gone to Dubai like 2 times to shop for staffs. And I have friends that I'm giving updates in Dubai. Because somebody gave me updates, I have to reciprocate. Update is free. My friend, go here, they're doing interview, they are coming, send your email. And recently the lady sent me 400 euros. I just went to pay for a work permit because she's a friend and we communicated and I gave her the updates. So these are the things you would face and that I faced, and I hope you're able to learn from it. If you're in a difficult situation, don't give up. Don't just remove your mind. Keep your mind open. Keep your cards open. Anything can happen anytime. And just believe. Be positive minded. If you have applied for your visa and it's not coming, it is yet to come. Can you wait? Waiting is very important. Waiting is very important. And it is as important as that. So, my guys, difficult moments, you learn a lot. And I did learn a lot. I learned a lot. And in these situations in my life, I've seen a lot of persons, you would say depression is overemphasized, but you can be depressed and you will not know. Where you are sad, you are just moving around, people will see you smile sometimes, they think you're happy. Well, I'm not happy. I wasn't happy at that time, but now look at where I am. I am far better, in a place where I found joy. I can freely do what I want to do, and life moments happened. My family was there with me. At the point, you only realize it's your family that is there with you. So, guys, I have shared my story with you. If you have learned a lot, please learn, state it down, and you'll do better, especially if you're in Dubai right now and things are not going well. It doesn't mean you cannot do well. It's just time. Just believe. Keep your hopes high. Your goals, keep it in sight. You'll get it. Dubai is a place where you spend 10 years, you'll not know. And there's nothing to show for it. People just see you on social media, think you're balling, you're enjoying. Oh, more forget that. It's just cruise. You snap fine a picture in a fine place. That's all you have to offer. But what have you built with your money? What have you done? You gain money, you spend it there. It's an expensive place. Apartment is expensive. Like things are expensive, although they don't pay tax, but things are expensive. So I knocked 4 years. There was nothing to show for it. 4 years back, and the money that was in my hand, I used it to spend while I was jobless. So there's always something to take the money from you. right? And this was my challenges I faced, and I decided to share with you. I hope you'll be able to learn from it. Well, if you're in an Arab country, find a way to live. But of course, keep your hopes high. Things will work out someday for you guys. Okay? I hope you're able to learn and believe. Trust in yourself. Believe in God most importantly. I believe you can do it. Tell yourself that every morning and you will achieve greater things in life. I was once in your situation, but I overcame it. God helped me, my family helped me. And first of all, you are the first person that will help yourself. So you can do it. I believe in you. I trust in you. So I am here anytime if you want to talk about anything, ask questions. Questions is free. All right. Have a nice day, guys. Ciao. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Please subscribe to my channel now. Subscribe. If you don't subscribe, please now, it's beg, I'm begging you. I'm not angry. Yo. Plus, subscribe to my channel, please. Thank you so much. I trust you. Subscribe. Click it. It's just one click. It's not hard. Please now. Thank you. Bye.